Hey y'all, hey, Survivor's Journey here, your one and only Jante Bird. I am coming to you because today I want to talk to you about being careful who you're victimizing. Okay? Be careful who you are victimizing. And for those who have been victimized, you need to speak loud and bold on who victimized you because you see, they thought you were going to be a nobody. Listen to me. They thought you were going to be a nobody. Do you understand me? Because if they thought you were going to be a somebody, they would have left you alone. So they thought you were going to be a nobody. I hope you're laughing right now, right in their faces, because I'm going to tell you right now, you were small and you were defenseless back then, but they forgot you were going to grow up. They forgot you were going to grow up. So while you were growing up, so was your soul and so was your spirit, along with your muscle. But the biggest mistake that they made was not realizing whose child you are. The biggest mistake that you can ever make when you're messing with God's child is forgetting that they are God's child. They will grow up and they will remember and they will grow their soul, grow their spirit, and grow their muscle. That's the biggest mistake that anybody out here that is victimizing somebody tend to forget. They too busy thinking that you are a nobody. Remember these things because you're not your mama's child, you're not your daddy's child, but you're the king's child. And you cannot play around with God's children and think he will not do mighty work in them. You can't do it. You can't see that because you're still dealing with the tears and the confusion. You don't see that in yourself because you're still dealing with tears and confusion and pain of what had happened to you. But not only is God going to show you your way out, he's going to grow you into someone you never thought you would be. But you got to understand that. You got to believe that. You got to get out of the pain, get out of the tears, get out of all of the stuff that's holding you back. Because God is going to use that pain, he's going to use those tears, and he's going to show you who he needs you to be. You see, when I was being victimized, I was young. I didn't know who I was. I was battling with confusion, but the person who victimized me made a big mistake. They allowed me to grow. They allowed me to know who I was. They gave me the opportunity to know God, and they messed up right there. Because now I'm no longer muzzled. Now I'm no longer afraid. Now I see the purpose in me. Now I see what God needs me to do out here. Teach other women, teach other people on how to use their pain for purpose, how to understand how God works, that it's only in the pain that we grow. When we're comfortable, we don't really grow. But when there's pain involved, it pushes us. When there's adversity involved, it pushes us. But see, that's the key ingredient there. Many of you guys are so stuck in the pain that you can't get past it and you don't even realize what God's trying to do for you and who he's trying to make you become. The person that you are is not who it is he wants you to be. He needs you to grow into who he needs you to be. And it's a beautiful thing on this side. See, the person who victimized me thought that I would never remember, thought that I would be a nobody, that I wasn't a child of God. He forgot that. Just totally forgot that. Totally forgot that God was doing something in me. Every time he followed me around and every time that he victimized me, he forgot that, what he was doing. And same for you. Whoever it is or whatever it is that have you stuck in that pain and that thought process, they forgot who you was about to be. But you got to know who you are. You got to know that you are a child of God. My. If you only knew who you are, if you only could just tap into that side of you to grow you. Man, I'm a daughter of a king. So whatever you've done to me or whatever you try to do to me, you got to come up against my God, my Father. And I don't think you want to deal with him because his wrath is way more harsher than mine. I don't fight my battles, he do. You don't fight your battles, he do. And there's nothing that's going to come your way that he's not going to take care of. You got to believe it. Get on your knees and pray. Ask God to show you how to get through whatever it is that you're trying to get through. Ask God to give you the forgiveness that you need so you can move to the next level. Don't let any trauma or anybody stunt your growth from being the best person that you need to be. Stop letting people dim your light. Stop letting people stop you from being who you are. There's no reason to be afraid of other people. You need to fear God and fear God only. Other than that, he's going to make a way for you. There's something on the other side than those tears. There's something on the other side than that trauma. Trust me. Start journaling. And I know you guys might get tired of me talking about that, but that's the key ingredient. Journal, talk to God. You don't know how to pray? Journal. Dear God, it was hard for me today. Dear God, help me get through this situation. It's harder than I thought. I can't do it alone, God. I can't do it by myself. I need your help. I need the courage to speak up and say the things that I need to say to people. Journal it. But in the meantime, as you journal and ask God to show you who you are, be determined to know who you are and believe in yourself enough so that when things come your way, you're not shaken. You're solid as a rock because you have a God, your Father, our King, that's going in front of you on everything that you do. Have faith. Some of you guys don't even have faith. So don't be worried about what other people done to you. That's already taken care of. They forgot who you are. Now you need to show them who you are. They didn't realize who they was messing with when they was messing with you. They didn't know it. You didn't know it. Now you know it. Stand firm. Stand up. Believe in yourself. This is not the time to get weak. God didn't allow you to go through the things that you went through because he thought you was weak. He knew you had strength. He knew there's something inside of you that's going to grow and become mighty. He needs you to find it. Where's it at? Where's it at? Because many of you are lost. Many of you don't have somebody pouring into you and guiding you into this world that you can see who you are. I didn't have that. But I had the Holy Bible. I knew who my God was. I seeked his face. I realized as I kept reading, wow, I'm a child of a king. If he can do this for Ruth, I know certainly he would do this for me. What happened? My husband showed up right before my eyes. Why? Because I journaled. I journaled, God, this is the type of man that I need, not the type of man that I want. Not the men that wanted me. It's not about the men who wanted me. It was about who God felt like I needed to be with. Because I've been through too much. He couldn't bring me an arrogant man. I don't want an arrogant man. He know that's something I can't deal with. He know that I needed to be with somebody who feared him. That's going to be sensitive towards me, understanding towards me. See, when you know who you are, you'll know your yays and your nays. You won't just take on anything. Stand firm and stop allowing people to dim your light. When you start to learn who you are, you done been through too much. You've been through too much to allow somebody to come along to dim your light because they want to victimize you. There's something about them that they didn't take care of, so now they want to be big bad wolf towards you. Now you need to release them over to God and let him deal with it. Let God handle your battles. Vengeance is mine. And we deal with God is a mighty God. And he make things happen that we could never make happen. He deal with people who mess with his children. And know that as you grow and as you move past this trauma, know that, you know what, God, I know you dealt with the person who done me wrong. Now my thing is I need to focus on me, on how I'm going to heal and grow through this. Now show me what it is that I need to see from this trauma so I can be what I need to be for you, God. That talk to him. Can't nobody out here give you what you need other than God. Nobody. So you need to ask God to give you the right friends, to surround you with the right people. Even if it's your family, God, just have me around the right family members. God, bring me around the right coworker. Somebody that I need, that I can see to get me through what I need to get through. God, what Bible verse do I need to read today? I'm feeling this way. When you start realizing who you are and how God's your friend and how he will put you around the right people, you will see a huge difference in your life. But if you want to stay weak and you want to stay low and you want to stay in the pain, then you stay right there, and that's where you're going to be at. And many of you guys don't want to be there. You just don't know how to get through it. Many of you guys don't understand what it is that you need to get through it. First and foremost, know who you are. If my father is a king, I know I'm of royalty. I got the same father you have. We all share the same God. So if he do it for me, he gonna do it for you. You just got to know who you are. If you like this video, like and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, y'all, Survivor's Journey.